Yo, what's up guys, it's MIZ333, the one and only, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to make a cool, cheap little art project for under $5, so let's get started. So what you're going to need for this project is a picture frame, or if you want you can use a piece of just white canvas. You're going to need some crayons. I got the box of 48, but it doesn't really matter what you get. Some glue. I just got some cheap super glue. You can get a hot glue, and then something hot like a lighter or some emergency candles. All this stuff I was able to pick up at the dollar store for $5, so should be able to find it. Should be pretty cheap. So first step, what I did was I had this plain gray backing, and I didn't want that showing through where the crayon wasn't covering. So what I did was I cut a piece of cardstock that fit the size, and I glued it into place. Alright, now that your white piece is glued to the cardboard or backing, what you're going to want to do is pop it back into your picture frame. You can kind of just push in the corners, but you don't want to pop it in all the way because you're going to be taking it right back out. You just kind of want to pop it in halfway, if you will, so it stays. And then you're going to want to flip it back over and take a pencil and trace very lightly around the outside so you know how much of the picture you're actually going to see once it is back in the frame. This will help you with knowing where to place your crayons and when you're gluing them on the board. Alright, now that you have your square all the way around, you can start applying your crayons whatever way you want up at the top in a row. So the next step that you want to do before you mount them is you want to actually peel off all the wrappers on the crayons. See if this will focus. I don't know if I'm too close, but you want to peel off all the wrappers for your crayons before you mount them, because you don't want the paper getting in the way when they're melting and everything. So you want to have completely just crayon, no paper at all. Alright, now that you have all the paper off your crayons, you can start gluing them with your super glue or hot glue, whatever you decide to use. And you start gluing them up at the top of your paper at the edge of the line that you made inside your box, and you want the crayons pointing down, so that way when you melt them they all drip down the board kind of this way, so it looks like kind of natural, if you will. So go ahead and mount all your crayons with your super glue or hot glue, whatever you choose, and then you can go from there. Alright, now that you have all your crayons glued to your board and it's dry, I let mine set for around an hour just to make sure the super glue is all dry. You need either a lighter or you can use a candle, and you want to start melting your crayons. You can kind of start from the bottom and then work your way up, and you want to start melting them and then drip them down the page as far as you want. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will show you guys when I'm done. So yeah guys, I'm done melting. I'm pretty much satisfied with how it looks. I think it looks pretty cool. The wax did kind of come off the paper. I don't know how well you can see it. I think it's just because it was so hot and it got so cold, but I don't think that's really going to matter because I'm going to put it in the frame anyway. And that is basically the next step to this, is you want to mount it in the frame that you had, and if you did your measurements right, it should fit. So I will show you guys that when it's all done. So yeah guys, this is my finished product. This is what it looks like when you're all done. It's pretty easy to do. You can do it for relatively cheap. Like I said, it was under $5, so I encourage you all to go out, try it, have fun, and I will see you all tomorrow.